Coach, what can we expect from Alabama this season on Saturday?
It should be a great game. Alabama's got a terrific team. We all know Anthony Grant is a phenomenal coach. I think one of the best in the country, and a very athletic team, a full court basketball team that likes to play fast on offense and on defense. So it should be a very entertaining game.
They've lost a lot from last season. Anything you can take from last year's game into this season's game?
Well, actually, they have a lot of players back. They have a lot of players that played well against us last year. Trevor Relaford, their starting point guard, is an all-SEC level player. Trevor Lacey, the starting shooting guard, is another terrific player that is scoring the ball at a high rate. Rodney Cooper starts for them at one of the forward spots. Levi Randolph, both those guys played significant minutes against us last year. They had some bigs that played well against us last year that are back. So, I think both teams have a lot of guys back from that game last year.
With some of the tough tests you guys have had early in the season, do you feel your guys are a little more battle tested and prepared maybe than they were this time last year?
I think our schedule has prepared us for the tough games that we have coming up, in the next several weeks, and that's why you play a tough schedule. I think the Atlantis event, certainly playing those 3 games in 3 days against top 20 teams. We won't play anyone the rest of the year that's ranked much higher than that, because it doesn't get much better than that. We will play teams that are as good, and Alabama's as athletic as any of those teams, if not more, and certainly can be as good. So we got to be ready on Saturday.
Darius's knee.
He's really progressing. He's not 100% yet, but he's really progressing. You can always tell when a guy who has been hurt is feeling better, because he starts jumping around on his own, when he's shooting and doing things on the court. Anthony was really nice, in the conversations that we had after I got the job and he had moved on to Alabama, and just, it was nice to be able to talk to him and Jeff Capel, just to get some advice in navigating, some of the challenges and obstacles that present themselves in any situation.
As time has gone on since you replaced him, how has your relationship evolved? It's not you replacing him as much as now you're just 2 colleagues 4 years into your current jobs.
Well, I've got tremendous respect for him and the program he's built, and he's got a terrific staff as well. He's got a couple guys that were with him here at VCU that did a great job building the program with him. I think it's a relationship that's based on respect. Anthony's a pretty business-like guy. He's like me. Probably not someone that's talking on the phone all the time, or worried about other programs or other people. So we don't talk that much. But if I run into him on the road, it's always great to see him. We both work for Billy Donovan, me just for 1 year, and Anthony for over a decade. So we have that tie to Coach D. But I've got utmost respect. I think Anthony's one of the top coaches in the country.
With exams, kind of bracketed by 2 emotional games, how have you been able to balance, the excitement from last week's win, this week's upcoming game, and just doing business at hand, just taking care of school?
Well, after the Old Dominion game, we just talked about moving on from that game, and I think our guys have done a great job. I don't think they got too high after that game. I don't want to come across the wrong way, but we went down there expecting to win, and we did win, and we did not play our best basketball. And I think that's more so than winning. Coming out of that game, the feeling on our team has been that we want to play better than we played last Friday. In terms of exams, our guys have done a really good job focusing in on finishing the semester strong. That's always been an emphasis of ours. We're lucky to have Sophia, who organizes things so well for our guys. Today is a busy exam day for our guys. Most of them will finish up over the next 3 days. So they've done a nice job with that. But we've stayed on the court We've taken a day or two off, here or there, but we've kept at it on the court, and excited to get back on the practice court today and continue focusing on Alabama.